What's going on, guys? It's your boy Snake Eater back at it again with another weekly heat. And this week we ended up getting two pair, and I mean two, one and one. Two pair of the Ferrari, reverse Ferrari 14s. If you know me personally, you know I like the Ferrari 14s. They came out in, I think I want to say 2015, 2016, somewhere along there. As you see, I got them, and I still kept them. Ever since I got this shoe, honestly, I've been offered, more than what I paid for the shoe. Now, I paid above strength for the shoe, a little bit above retail. That's fine. I wanted them. I love red shoes. As you see, I love red shoes. But every time I've worn these, I've gotten offers of 300, 400. I've literally been almost bought out those shoes for the simple fact people can't get them, or they have to pay above retail more than they want to get them. But I can't even say but. I've even had somebody say, hey, I got some flip-flops for you. I will buy them right off your feet, how much you want. Still turned it down because, once again, it's one of my favorite colors, and it was actually a dope shoe. It's actually a high-quality shoe. But we're going to get to the actual heat of the week, which is the reverse Ferrari 14s. Right here. Now, they're dope. Don't get me wrong, they're dope. If you actually like a yellow shoe. But this actually reminds me of Heinz ketchup. Not even ketchup, mustard. With how bright it is. But the biggest downfall to the shoe, honestly, is the material. Now, don't get me wrong, this is probably the softest, and I mean the softest leather that the 14s have ever had on them. And it's actually to the point where I'm afraid to scratch it while I'm gonna remove some paint or anything like that. This pair is already sold. Like I said, I ended up grabbing two pair. I ended up selling the other pair to a close friend. This pair is going off to somebody, I don't know. So all through StockX. But this was an actually dope shoe. It kept the same, I'm not even gonna say colorway, the same layout as the red Ferrari 14s, with the carbon fiber here. And basically, black shoestrings. Whatever was yellow on the red Ferrari 14s has just been turned to red, honestly. That's all the difference is. The Jumpman, the little circle on the bottom, 23 and the Jumpman on the back, the reverse signals and the actual tail light signals. Basically, it's a dope shoe. Don't get me wrong, it's still a dope shoe, but I simply think they could have been better if they just would have did the same type of material, the nubuck suede. It shows its age or whatever through wrinkles and wearing it, but you can't tell me that the red pair don't look better just because of the material. Imagine how the yellow one would look if it had the better material. But everybody got their thoughts and opinions about this shoe. Honestly, this shoe sat on sneakers for quite some time on Saturday. It actually, I want to say, it took until maybe 2 o'clock to sell out, or maybe it was a glitch on Nike where people couldn't add it to the cart. It just said it was on there online for 200, but they took a while to sell out. Normally, most of the time, whether it's a Leo or a Dan drop where you have to either raffle and see if you're gonna win, or first come first serve or whatever on sneakers, normally they're going within 10 minutes, 15 minutes. If you wake up late, you missed out. Or if you're in a draw, sadly, if your name didn't get pulled, your name didn't get pulled. I think I'm sweating a little bit, but that's normally how a Nike sneaker drop go, whether it's during the week, weekend, whatever, whenever the shoe. If it's a hype shoe, chances are you may or may not get it. This was actually your chance to actually get the shoe if you wanted it. Now, with that being said, did I try to grab these on sneakers? No. My local Nike store was getting these shoes in, and I simply just woke up that morning, called up a friend, said, hey, let's go get these shoes, and that was that on that. But honestly, guys, man, it's a pretty dope shoe. It's actually, I got word that they were supposed to be like B grade quality before, like the Mellow 13s. Was it the Mellow 13s, or was it? Yeah, it was the Mellow 13s. That it was just B grade quality, that it would actually come out bad. But this, like I said, it's high quality leather, feels good, soft. Like I said, you can barely rub up against it and maybe scratch it. But guys, this was actually high quality shoe. It just needs suede. Simple as that. Honestly, you can't tell me that it wouldn't be a better shoe if it had suede on it. It just looks better on the red Ferrari 14s. I kind of hate that they didn't do it, I would have kept it just for the simple fact, you know, it got the suede on it. But you live and learn. Nike, hopefully you learn from this, because even though you sold out, I'm pretty sure there's plenty more pair that you haven't sold just because of people like me, where they wanted the suede or the nubuck. This was just questionable. It looks like Heinz mustard. That's far, you know, on foot. If I was keeping these, I'll do it on foot. But sadly, most of the shoes I get, if it's not something personally that I want, and at first, like I said, I thought I did want these personally, but turns out it didn't look like I wanted. Like I said, I got it for a good price. That's fine. But I don't have anything yellow, honestly. If I do have something yellow, I barely wear it, you know, if anything. But let me know what you guys think about the Ferrari 14s. Were they hyped? Were they some heat? Or was they some trash? Honestly, were they trash? Were they garbage? You know, is Jordan Brand losing on the 14s every time they drop? Let me know down in the comments, man. Honestly, I think this is the third 14 in the last 2 weeks, because you had the Supreme 14s, which actually were bricks as well. So is this a brick to y'all? Y'all let me know. Make sure y'all like and share the video if you want to share it with your friends. Make sure y'all subscribe if you already haven't subscribed, guys. I appreciate the support. And we got more heat on the way. As we know, the Gym Red ones come out at the end of the week. I already have a pair on reserve. I'm actually trying to get multiple pair of them, but we're gonna see how that goes. We're gonna see if I keep them now. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna keep them. For the simple fact, they look like they're great quality and everything, but I just am not sold on them. I'm used to the Red Toes or Chicago's or something of that nature that makes you want to keep the shoe. But with these, I'm kind of wishy-washy, but we'll see what happens this weekend. But like I said, guys, appreciate the support. Make sure y'all, I appreciate the support. Make sure y'all turn in for the next video. We will have some more heat. We always will have more heat. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Once again, guys, holla back at your boy.